different type of sum, again involving compound interest. I'm going to show you how to do the one on the left, and then I'm going to get you to do the sum on the right. So a woman invested 6,000 euros, 6,000 euros, and that is the principal. And she invested it for 2 years. 2 years, that's the number of years. And the rate for the first year was 3%. Okay, so that means they're going to tell us that the rate in the second year was different. She did not withdraw any money at the end of the first year. At the end of her second year, her total investment was worth 6,427 euros and 20 cents. And we have to figure out what the rate of interest was for the second year. Okay, so that means that we have to find out how much interest she earned and what the final amount was at the end of the first year. And then we can subtract it from what she had at the end of the second year. And when we know that, we'll be able to figure out what the interest was. So we'll just do it bit by bit. Let's have a look at the formula. Okay, F equals P, and it's 1 plus the rate of interest, and N, the number of years. So final amount, we don't know yet for the end of the first year, but we know it's 6,000 euros was the principal, and it's 1 plus, now the rate. The rate is 3%, but we have to change it to a decimal, so we move it 2 decimal places like this. So it's 1 plus 0.03. And the N, the number of years, well, at the moment, we are only looking at the first year, okay? So it just is 1, which is great because we don't have to do anything with it then. So F equals 6,000 multiplied by 1.03. When we add those two together, we get this. Now we're going to use the calculator for this. So 6,000, 1, 2, 3, multiplied by 1.03 equals 6180. 6180. So the final amount at the end of year 1 is 6180. 6180. And that's euros. Now we know at the end of the first year she had this, and we know at the end of the second year she had 6,427 euros and 20 cents. So let's subtract those two. So 6427.20 minus 6180. Let's see what that gets us. Better to use a calculator here. 6427.20 minus 6180 equals 247 euros and 20 cents. 247.2, 247 euros and 20 cents. This is the interest earned in the second year. So interest earned for second year. Now, this essentially is the principal for that second year, because this is how much money she had in the bank at the end of the first year and at the start of the second year. So if we find what percentage of this is, we'll be able to find out the interest rate. So 247.20 over 6180 multiplied by 100 over 1 equals, and we'll use the calculator, 2427.2, it's already in the calculator, divided by 6180 equals 0.004. So I already know it's going to be 4% once I multiply it by 100. Yep, 4%. So I write down here the answer, 4%. So we found out the rate of interest for the second year. And now I want you to have a go the sum here on the right. You can see here it's invested for 3 years, so it's a little bit different. You're going to have to figure out the interest rate for the first and the second year. So pause the video, have a go at that, and I'll do it for you now in a second. Okay, so this one here, it's 8,000 euros is the starting principal, and the rate for the first year is 5% and the second year 6%. So let's figure those out first. So it's 8,000 euros, that's the principal, remember the formula. And then it's 1 plus, now 5% as a decimal is 0.05. So 5% as a decimal is 0.05, so it's 8,000, 2, 3, multiplied by 1.05. And this will tell us the amount at the end of the year. So 8, 1, 2, 3, multiplied by 1.05 equals 8,400. So at the end of the first year, this person had 8,400. Now that is the principal for the second year. So this is the first year, and now we're working on the second year. So 8,400, and the interest rate in the second year is 6%. Now 6% as a decimal is 0.06. So it's 8,400 multiplied by 1.06. And we'll use the calculator for this. We already have 8,400 here, so I'll just multiply it by 1.06, and that gives us 8,904. So 8,904. This is the amount of money at the end of the second year. So in the third year, the principal will be 8,904. Now, we don't know the interest rate for the third year. That's what the question is asking us to find out. But they do tell us that the final amount is 9,260.16. So, just like the sum on the left, we write down 9,260.16 minus 8,904. What will that give us? Move this up here. 9,260.16 minus 8,904. It's 356.16. 356.16. This is the amount of interest earned in the third year. Now, the principal at the start of the third year was this, so we put the interest earned, 356.16, we put that over the principal for the start of the year, and then we multiply it by 100 over 1. So let's use the calculator. We already have the interest up here, so we just divide it by 8,904, and that'll give us 0.04, and we multiply that by 100, and that gives us 4, so that's 4%. So the answer is 4%. In the third year, the interest given was 4%, and that's how we do that sum.